And welcome back to One Armed Goblin. Today is going to be our 4th session, trying to make it out of the camp that we left off of last time. As an announcement, from after today on, we're going to start playing on Saturdays rather than Wednesdays. We're going to start playing on Saturday.
My bad.
And recording and streaming Saturdays bi-weekly. More announcements will be on our Twitch page as far as when that starts. So check us out at twitch.tv/onearmedgoblin. And we're gonna get right into it.
Alright, I get some of that thin air up here.
Yeah. Okay, I got most of the battle cam on. It doesn't quite crop well, but that's that.
It is what it is.
Alright.
Who knows if we'll even get in a fight? We didn't last time.
Sorry about that, everybody. To recap where we left off last time. The group of adventurers that have found themselves traveling together after a few various circumstances coming into town found themselves escorting a group to the town of Green Nest. Upon arriving, they realized that the town was under attack from some sort of raid, and it involved a dragon. After fighting valiantly to turn away the ones who were raiding the town, the party was wiped out and their things stolen. Seeking both retribution and information for the town, the group decided to go find the camp of the raiders that had taken everything from the village. Upon getting there, they tried to play themselves off as members of the party, and in a bit of a miscommunication, offered up Ugthug as prisoner, unbeknownst to him.
And me.
And I'm still in prison.
And everyone.
After trying a few things out, Corvego was also thrown into prison, both of them to be executed on the morrow, but they did find a monk that they were sent to find from the nearby town. He gave them a little bit of information and talked about how awful his time has been in camp, and the party started to come up with ideas on how to escape. Now, Mili and Jeremus, you've just been tasked to help clean up after the animals. They are kept on a section just to the side of the camp, and mostly it's just the dirty work of cleaning stalls. What would you like to do?
Where at in the camp? Can we see the map again?
I can find the map again.
Before we go
I
over
like
there,
maps.
can I go talk to the quartermaster guy that was by the stuff when Jeremus saw our stuff
Yes, you may.
and got a thing? We had that raid, and I must say I was a little ill-prepared. It was what led to our delay and obviously the lack of supplies that we had. I was wondering, I noticed a nice set of studded leather armor over there. What does some guy have to do to get some of that?
If it's not approved by the higher-ups, you'll have to go through the purchasing process for it. But if you get it approved by either Resmir or Cyanrath, let me know and I can get it to you.
Perfect. Thank you.
I wonder why these guys even are working. How much are they getting paid for this? They don't get any of the loot.
We should start a union for these guys.
We should go talk to your friend Resmir and get our stuff back.
So I can write that down. Pretend to be a union rep.
This is a heavy union busting.
Hello, I am from OSHA.
Go ask how their dental coverage is.
Excuse me, this cave is not up to code.
We don't want your kind here.
You don't have near enough
What,
guardrails.
humans? No. OSHA workers.
Is working this close with dragons even legal?
Exactly, dude. Alright, here's the
Those
map.
drakes are on a leash.
I'd say this is where the animals are, probably.
Oh, okay. Where was the prisoners are down there,
Uh-huh.
and where was like the mess hall? Are we over?
There's no mess hall.
I mean, where have we got food at? That's what I'm gonna
We
call
all
it.
got food like over. No, it would have been like here. Probably.
I mean, just decide and I'll make it work.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. Okay.
I mean,
And
that's me.
sorry, where am I in? Sorry.
Get down here.
Okay. Good.
Not really, but we'll make it work.
We'll make it work.
Well,
Okay. Who do we want to go to first? Do the prisoners have a plan to do something?
I got
or
nothing.
I mean, I would like to help with the, I would like to rage. I would like to help with the animal cleanup, but I don't know how close these guys are in proximity to the prisoners.
Not the opposite side of the camp.
Yeah, they're far.
We tried to get them to let us have you help.
How long has my rest been?
You had just started it.
Okay, great.
Granny, for folks who don't remember, hid behind a rock and is trying to take a short rest.
Way to go, Grant.
Okay. Is there anything you would like to try while you're on your job of cleaning up after the animals?
How many animals are over here?
A good amount. I mean, you figure with this large group, there's several wagons that they keep all of their stuff in as they travel. So they have to have enough animals to pull each wagon. With the about 80 men there, I don't know, probably 20 to 30 animals.
Okay.
For pulling.
What is it, like horses, ox, cattle?
A bit of a mixture. It doesn't seem like they all were purchased either at the same place or
just
even
taken.
the same type of animal. It's just kind of a whatever they could get kind of grouping.
How are they corralled? So like a rudimentary fence set up?
There's a
or just
rudimentary fence, and then the other parts of the cliff walls kind of trap them in as well.
And where's Truffles and all this? I'm assuming he would have stayed clear of the camp and is just in the nearby forest.
If you would like to have told him it retroactively to stay away, you could have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all wanted to get.
And are we the only two over here to clean up the...
Get made into some bacon.
You probably have one more from the cult that is over there with you guys.
If I remember correctly, before we entered, you said it was about an hour until it was like getting dark.
Yeah,
And
the sun had gone down,
but it
you had
wasn't
about
dark
a
yet.
half hour probably until the
Okay.
light disappeared.
And that's when about the same time my disguise self is going to end, because it's an hour long.
It's an hour long, and you started half an hour ago.
Okay, so I have about half an hour, and about that time is when it's going to be dark anyways, so it might not make as huge of a difference.
Potentially.
Okay, what I would like to try is not getting too dirty from these things, because I don't have prestidigitation to clean myself.
Okay, I'm gonna say you can
I'll just
either
get into it.
Roll for animal handling?
Yeah, either animal handling or dexterity. We'll see.
Dex
Dodging all the shit as it's flying around.
Yeah, let's make a dex roll here.
Because I could just tell you like you get this dirty, but that's not as fun.
That's a 16
16.
dex.
Other than like one big spot on your cloak, you did pretty well.
I'm gonna have to clean that later.
I mean, I'm not smearing it on myself, but I'm just mucking it out.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything you want to try while you're there? I know there was some talk.
Union, nice.
I think we have to do a little bit of everything. Is what we got to
So
do.
there's the other guy here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna, while we're mucking stuff up, I'm just gonna kind of make my way over to him.
Okay.
Just be like, man, all this work and I feel like we're not getting paid enough. What do you think?
I feel like the amount's pretty good for the whole job.
How much are they paying you?
He kind of like squints a little
Tell me
bit.
not to
He's
share
like,
yourself.
"Who's asking?"
Me? I just want to make sure I didn't get shortchanged.
I don't want to discuss wage.
That's how they get you.
They're gonna terminate my employment if I talk about wage.
Well, union reps out.
They know.
Darn, I'm getting.
That would be really
You
fun.
also gauge at the pace you're working at, probably about an hour and a half worth of work.
Okay. I'll leave him alone for a little while, but then next time I'm kind of near him, I'll be like, what do they got you doing after this?
Get a rest.
Oh. I feel like they didn't give me a schedule, so I have no idea what's going on. I got here kind of late.
Yeah, figures.
That's all I got. I'm not very charismatic, guys. I'm not good at small talk. All right, we're mucking the place.
London, you.
I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it. We can go to somebody else for now. I figure I'd be doing that at least for half an hour.
Okay.
It probably is.
Might as well look at Granny in the
Mess with
face.
your-
Yeah,
Is there anyone in the next half hour's worth of time that would like to do something?
I don't have like a starting list.
It's not a very good list.
I guess I might as well try, even though it's very, very, very unlikely to succeed. Try and see if I can maneuver a way to to break the, because I'm chained, right? With
You have manacles and
Yeah, manacles.
a little bit of rope as well.
Oh. Well, I might as well try to see if I can somehow, like,
Slip out.
not necessarily slip out, but try and break any of the metal, which I know is very unrealistic, but I might as well try it.
I mean,
Mainly, like,
chain.
is there a rock or something that I'm nearby?
Ooh.
So I'm wondering if I could, like, try and sneakily, like, slam it against a rock. If I could, like, somehow grab it or, like, kick it closer to me.
So, one thing about what you just said. Sneakily smash isn't
no,
necessarily...
no. What I meant by that was, like, I will look for a moment when I'm not necessarily being looked at, or like when a guard isn't super close by.
Okay.
I'm just saying I'm not doing it all at once. More so trying to find my spots when I can.
So, finding a spot stealthily, yeah. But the actual, like, banging of the manacles against a rock, you know, would make noise.
And every time I do it, I would cast minor illusion, trying to like make a horse whinny or like
Okay.
someone coughing. I would try to cover it up.
Okay. So I'll say the first couple of times of looking around, you do find there are boulders kind of scattered along the cliff area,
Mm-hmm.
and since the prisoners are kept very close to the cliff, you could easily find a rock that is
Okay.
very sturdy, very hard. It's not like jagged or anything,
Mhm.
but you'd be able to at least use it as a hard surface.
Yeah, I would want one that's small enough that I could probably like try and kick it over with like one of my feet or something, or grab it because I have.
Oh,
talents,
sorry. I
you know
thought
what
you
I
meant
mean?
like boulder sized, but you're talking like a rock.
Yeah, because like I imagine I can't move a boulder.
No,
and
I
I'm,
thought
and
you were
I'm
just gonna
manacled
slam
down.
your hands against it. My bad. I misunderstood.
I mean, yeah, I'm trying because it's behind my back, right? Like my hands are tied.
Yeah. You don't have much maneuverability with like.
That's what I'm saying is I would try to do it like kind of against the ground behind my back. Does that make sense?
Yes. Okay. On the same page now. My bad.
No, you're good.
Yeah. You're able to find a decent sized rock to do this with.
Cool.
Not too big, not too small.
Just right.
Just right. When you make your first smash, go ahead and tell me what you would want to make your distraction noise.
I would want it to be. What time of the day is it?
It's almost like it's
Sun
in the
is
process
down.
of sunset.
Okay. I want to be a bird chirping.
Okay. Also, are there any components to your spell?
Oh, that's a great question. Vocal and semantic.
Can't do somatic components while you're tied up.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's fair. That's fair. In that case, I would be extra patient, and I would, if there's any time I can, do it. Does that make sense? Like, I would happily do it a couple of times an hour rather than keep doing it all at once.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like, being extra careful to find the moments if they come. And if they don't, that I wouldn't do it.
I'm gonna.
Should I look up the rules for manacles?
No, I got it. I'm gonna have you roll. You can pick. No, I'll pick. Roll deception, just for like when you make the noise and the
For sure.
guards turn and look. You're kind of just playing it off.
Oh, 26.
26. All right, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
You don't attract too much attention. Also, you do realize as you're doing this, the guards that are around the prisoners, pretty tired. They don't
Yeah.
really, they're not paying too much or close attention. So you're able to go ahead and make a strength check for the time period you're doing this.
Okay.
I guess 20.
Since you're using tools, it does affect it.
Okay.
What'd you get?
It's just a straight strength roll.
Yeah.
11. Yeah.
Sorry, man.
It was worth a shot.
Corvego's a lot of things, but
Not strong is not one of them.
Yeah.
He has a -1 strength, so it
Yeah.
makes sense.
it's smart of you to use tools, like a good bird.
Yeah. Well, it was worth a shot.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Okay. Ugthug up to anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Taking it down.
I mean, what do they do for prisoners if they need to use the restroom?
Oh.
Do I just go where I'm standing, or do they take me?
So I have to call a guard.
Yeah.
Remember, you do have a broken set of manacles on
Mhm.
you, so
I'm gonna decide this with a roll. Just take care of it yourself.
All right, your funeral. Please cue the pocket bard poop sound, please.
I don't know if that one exists.
Did it work?
He said he got it.
Yeah, it's just throwing
it's
a
just
rock
fine.
into a river.
Just sploosh noise.
Oh, sorry, I could do this one.
Explosion.
Thank you.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay. Oh man, I feel bad. The bot followed us.
That's what they all do.
Oh, okay.
A
Cool.
lot of them.
Anyway, cool. Moving back to the mucking party.
Man, that's a party I want to be a part of.
Do I think this guy would let me skip out early if I gave him my flask of alcohol?
This sounds like he's getting compensated pretty well.
I know, he probably doesn't care. I want to get over there before the guards change. Because then we'll have more alert guards than the prisoners.
We should be those new guards.
That's what I want to do, but I don't know how to get in that position.
As the night starts to come on and the sun sets further,
Yeah, I'll just keep mucking until for a little while.
the camp starts to die down, and the general group in revelry and celebration of a job well done starts to calm into stillness and quiet night as they start to go to sleep.
Excellent.
Your group staying up a little bit later to finish your work. However, opposite, the guards that are on patrol in the towers watching over seem to have heightened their guard. Now, instead of a lax coming and going through the camp throughout the day, they have taken more of an approach, especially with your party member being discovered, of watching for infiltrators or people coming from town to try and take back what's theirs. Granny, you're about halfway.
I can assume, though, that with the guard tower being the opposite side of the ravine from the prisoners and the fact that they're mostly watching for outside threats, I don't know how closely they'd be watching the prisoners. Especially because the prisoners have their own guards. Feel me?
I
get
feel
you.
I'm not sure that I agree though. Because if they're looking for infiltrators, the infiltrators would like to save their friends. Those that they already know are on their side in this fight.
I don't suppose after we finish this job we could walk up to the guard tower and convince them that we're there to replace them. They leave and then we also leave. No one in the
But
guard tower.
and then we get in the well, I guess that's fair. We just leave.
I think we gotta finish this job though, because there's this third dingus over here.
What?
I don't
A question about my manacles.
Yeah.
Is there anything that's like holding me to the ground, or
No.
could someone hypothetically pick me up?
You can be picked up. The only one who is secured to something is, I think his name is Leosin, yeah?
Leosin, yes.
Yeah. He is secured on what is very similar to a Roman cross, just like some wood.
I'm gonna try and
Dude,
whisper, whisper, and get Ugthug's attention. Ugthug, Ugthug. I don't know if you're asleep or not, but what? You could potentially get your hands free, correct?
My hands are already free.
I know, but aren't they still tied?
My body's tied to this post, but I could untie it pretty easily. It's pretty loose.
Okay. I'm thinking
You are
last
tied to a post.
tied.
I might have said that accidentally, but there's no post necessarily. You just have some like binds around your arms.
Oh. I just gotta flex.
hypothetically, if worse comes to worse, you could try and break my binds or just carry me out, right?
Yeah, if worse comes to worse, yes.
I'm saying that's just an option to throw out there.
Yeah. But, I mean, if I do that now...
No, I'm not saying now. I'm saying if we find a moment that we think we could get away, that is an option to keep in mind.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page.
Yes.
We should make a sign for if we need to do it.
Caca!
Okay, nice. Good sign.
How far away is Leothan from us?
Real close. Probably
he-
like 5-10 feet.
Did he hear our conversation?
Were you trying to make it overheard by him?
Mhm.
The guards.
No.
I'll clarify. The guards are farther away than he is, so you could possibly make him hear without the guards over here.
Oh, Oh, in that case, I probably would.
Yeah. So, Leothan, what more information are you looking for?
I don't know. I don't know what their full plan is. I understand that they're raiding and looting cities. I understand that they want something to try and wake up the Dragon Queen, but I don't know what the plan that they're going to do is, or
Like,
where they're going next.
Are you saying like you don't understand how getting treasure will bring the Dragon Queen to this realm?
Exactly.
It's a worthy question.
I don't know if I'm going to figure it out. However, I do think I've reached a little bit of the end of my rope.
I was gonna say,
I'm
is that
planning on staying here through most of the night and breaking away quickly before morning.
okay?
Unless you have other plans.
No, we just wanted to know, and you remember the rendezvous point I told you about, right?
I do, yes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Is there anything that they stole from you that you need to get back?
Someone like me doesn't have too many goods that he carries around. Most of the things I did have, I left with my compatriots back in town. However, if you have no other way of getting out, he kind of like looks over at the guards. In a quieter tone, I do have one dagger that I can access with my foot. If we need to, we can use it to get out.
That's...
How would a dagger get rid of these? And I'll shake my manacles.
I have no idea. I have not seen them put that on anyone until you two came along.
The other prisoners also just tied up at the rope?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You guys got
Just
the special
usual
treatment.
And Ugthug definitely doesn't have the maul or anything, right?
No.
They took it
No,
away.
they took
The guard, does he still have it, or did they take it over to the stockpile?
I'm gonna say he took it over to the pile with everything else.
Do you have anything that could break the chain?
No items or anything like that, other than giving it a good kick.
Well, maybe something will come to me.
If I had a lockpick or something like that, I could give it a try. I'm not very great with them.
I wish I had mine, but mine was taken.
What are the... they're made out of steel, right?
Just metal. I
Yeah.
don't know what kind.
Unsure. Steel would make sense. If they were really cheap, they'd go with aluminum, but that would break too easy.
And I'm assuming they're like... Are they like handcuffs where like there's chains?
Yeah, and they're behind my back like this.
How hard would it be to melt them?
To melt?
To melt the chains, not the whole manacle.
If you had a way to do that specifically on the chains and not other things, you figure you wouldn't be able to completely melt, but you'd definitely be able to take away some of the strength of them.
Oh, so like you could break them easier.
Hey, toss me the dagger if you can't kick it my way.
Okay. He'll take it kind of out
Before
of...
he does, I want to say, make sure we're not seen.
He'll take it kind of out of this like hidden pouch that was under his pants, kind of like right along the leg, and just very deftly balance and then just kind of kick it over to you. And it lands with a little just into the dirt, so it's almost inaudible. You can feel it right behind your hands.
Okay. I pick it up, put it in my hands, and I say, Ritus Flamme. And you see some fire course through the dagger.
Okay.
Oh, this is so good.
Make a sleight of hand check, since there are guards nearby.
Come on, Alex. Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, 6.
No!
DC 5.
This sounds
Okay.
This was such a good idea.
I was about to be like, there goes our entire plan.
I know.
They're gonna get
Oh, I
executed.
have an
Spot.
idea too, but they're...
So,
I think animal
It's hot.
centipede's looking pretty good.
it's hot, yeah. So I'm gonna move. I mean, am I standing or am I sitting?
You're sitting, and you do have ropes that are kind of making it so it's hard to stand up, but you have a flaming knife now.
Yeah. Hey, well, am I able to wiggle an arm free to put my flaming knife onto the shackle?
Yeah.
Or onto the chain?
Yeah.
Question for you, Luke.
Yeah.
Can I ready an action?
You may.
As soon, if I do get my hands free,
Okay.
as soon as possible, I'm casting Expeditious Retreat.
Okay. You would have to get.
That's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it costs an action to cast.
Oh,
Yeah,
But
fine.
after it's cast, you can use your...
Okay.
And I'm not
Bonus
going to be
action
that
dash.
pedantic. If you want to ready.
Is that concentration?
Well, We'll see.
Yeah.
I might change my mind on
That
that.
seems
but-
realistic. If you
outside
spend
of
an action,
combat.
use a
Outside of
bonus
combat,
action to dash
especially,
when you
yeah.
could just dash.
Yeah.
Okay. So you would have to get your chain broken and your rope cut, and then you'd be able to cast the spell.
Okay.
But both are achievable with a fire dagger.
That's fair.
So, okay.
I don't want to be that guy.
The metal is really hot.
I was going to say,
I'm just gonna get
metal conducts heat
I know.
really well.
I know. Go ahead.
lockpick.
Are you trying to break his manacles? Are you trying to break your manacles?
So what I'm trying to do is melt the.
Right.
So what I understand is the chain is holding like them together. I'm trying to melt the chain so that the manacles will still be on his wrists, like chain dangling, but he'll have access.
Yeah, and I can still
I'm
cast
just
right
saying,
now, right?
like, you, with what I was saying earlier, you can't fully melt.
Yeah.
So you have to, like,
It would
be really
weaken
hot
it,
and
but you
then,
would
like,
still have to
tear
do-
it apart, but one of you still has to do whatever.
Like you would still have to do a finishing blow. On
You'd
it.
have to either, like,
Strength
kick them,
check,
or
just-
you'd
yeah.
have to slam them on something, or tear them apart. Like, what's that plan?
When you start to do this, I'll say, Ugthug, let me know when I should try and break him on this rock.
Okay. Are the guards look like just kind of?
Looking at the guards as you're doing this and kind of getting a feel for... Make me an insight check. This is just for one tiny bit of information on
Can I help him? Because I would also be looking.
Yeah. Give him advantage.
Oh my gosh! I'm 4.
Dude, with advantage?
So,
Yeah, he rolled in that
like
one.
I said, that was just for one little
Dice
bit
jail.
of info at the end. You do notice, without that insight check, they're not paying the closest of eyes to you.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stand up. Am I able to stand up?
You'd have to cut your bonds, but you probably could after that.
But like,
You-
would standing up raise alarms for the guards?
If they're watching, and if they notice. How sneaky is that?
I'm not. No.
Ugthug, should I lean towards you? And I can like lean kind of towards you while laying down.
What I'm trying to do is trying to get them to awkwardly not look at us. So I'm gonna try to like, even within my dance, pull down my pants and pretend that I'm gonna start pooping so they won't look at us.
Gotcha. Okay.
Genius!
Now, are you pretending to start pooping, or are you gonna start?
I'm gonna
pooping?
pretend like I'm constipated. I'm trying to poop and nothing's coming up.
Nasty.
This is one of the best lines as a DM. Go ahead and make me a performance.
You want to
Different.
Let's do this. This one. King.
Come
what
on.
is it? King
Poop,
dice?
check.
Ding,
Poop,
ding,
check.
ding,
Poop.
ding.
Come on! Nat 20, please.
8.
8.
Wait, what's the check?
Performance.
Doubt you have a positive.
Nope.
What'd you get?
6.
You have a -2 charisma?
Yeah.
Surprise.
Oh, dear.
That's my. I'm -2 charisma.
So again, DC 5.
Oh, poop check! Poop check!
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, how's it going?
You came in at the right
Came in
side.
at the
Oh,
poop
dear.
check. Alright, after making a very loud show of being constipated with his trousers down, trying to poop, the guards at first are gonna say like, hey, didn't you have bands like around your body keeping you from standing? And then mid-sentence, they stop caring. They don't want to get involved. They'll get you after the poop.
Yeah.
Let's not act that out. Alright, and while the guards are distracted and not looking, what are you trying?
Did he already warm him up?
I assume so.
Wait, warm up the.
The chains.
Oh yeah.
Oh, at this point, I'm going back to bang it on the rock a little harder.
Okay,
Then
go ahead and make me a strength check.
Can I, while he's doing that, like, kick it?
I'd say you're pretty occupied.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh my
Carson.
gosh.
It's a nat 1.
Nice!
I had reduced the DC to 10, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Just wait 6 seconds and do it again.
I will say, when it stops working, I'll kind of lean towards Leosin. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Can you kick it?
He
He's tied.
is tied up to, like, a post.
But his
Oh, am I too far away?
Yeah, you could try to shimmy towards him.
I would try.
Okay. I'll give him one chance for
Just
it.
stand up and
Come on.
run, dude.
If this fails,
I have a lot. Okay.
Our new
Problem is I'm not
goal
fast
is
enough.
fifth tier.
Yeah.
I'm not fast enough without expeditious retreat.
We're probably close to an hour, would be my guess.
he gives a little bit of a kick, but being malnourished, without
Yeah.
water, without sleep for several days is not enough. And by this point, the manacles have cooled down that you can tell it's going to take another attempt maybe in the future.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you my engineering knowledge.
I'll
about
whisper to
how
you.
affect the metal.
It would technically weaken it over time.
Keep an eye on that.
Heating like that ruins the temper in steel, and so it would be
Well,
technically softer metal.
This
But
is fantasy metal.
I'll
I said I
tell,
wasn't gonna tell you.
I'll tell Ugthug to... Ugthug, I think I weakened it, but I didn't quite get enough final blow. I think we might need to do it again. But hide the dagger.
I have to keep it in my hand, otherwise it'll lose its flame.
Are you wearing anything that has sleeves?
Yes.
According to his mini,
Hide it.
yes.
Hide it in your sleeve.
So I'll just flip it around like a dagger and just kind of tuck it in my sleeve.
Like a
But I have to
dagger.
keep the hilt in my hand.
I know. If you do you explicitly say that?
No, I don't say it out loud. I just kind of do it.
Well, so you don't tell me it has to stay, like the hilt has to stay in your hand?
The dagger has to stay in my hand, otherwise I'll lose my flame.
If I see this, I'll say, can you grab the end of it? Does that still to get it a little bit further in here?
You hide it within your sleeve. I want to point out
It's flame?
it's flame.
Oh, I forgot
Your
about that
sleeve
part.
starts to catch fire.
Oh dear.
You take 2 points of fire damage, and your
sorry.
sleeve catches, lighting up and potentially drawing some attention. I'll give you one action to try and do something about it.
I'm gonna...
Luckily, your rope has also caught on fire that is binding you, but
Just book it out of there.
Lean into it.
Get
Ultimate
out
distraction.
of
I'm on
town.
fire now. Run away.
pretend to be on fire.
You're not pretending. You're on fire.
How much time has passed?
we're not there yet. I'll let you know.
This is probably.
But like, how close are we?
We'll let you know. What are you doing, Ugthug? You got 6 seconds.
Thug.
I'm gonna try to book it out
Okay.
with my pants down.
Yeah. Your pants would be around your ankles.
I don't know if I would go that. I would like.
Alright.
Should I just like have
Around
a
your
little
thigh.
Do the like holding them up
Okay,
thing?
because I'm sitting.
I'll say your movement speed is reduced by 10. With
Pull your pants up.
As you start booking it, and they notice, I'll count that as a surprise round to get your movement speed away and pull your pants up.
Yes.
Off the
Now
ledge.
I'm gonna have you roll initiative, and we're gonna see you versus the guards how this goes.
You got it.
Are you joking?
Is that a 1?
Yes.
Get a new die.
Oh my
Another-
This is a new
die.
die. Pick one of John's.
Get another new dice.
Dude, this one's rolled 3 nat 20s for me as I've just been rolling.
You rolled it
Alright.
out.
I'm rolling
Yeah,
now.
you rolled
Yeah.
it out.
The guards
Now
see
he
you
rolls
running
it out.
away, pulling up your pants with fire coming out of your sleeve. Wait, stop! They yell out, but they're definitely caught off guard. A, how'd you get free? B, where did the fire come from? C, are you still pooping? They're unsure.
He has the fiery shits.
Okay.
So they start to run towards you. They're about 10 feet off when they end their turn. But they have shouted out. You realize that the camp might become alert pretty soon.
Okay.
But it is your turn.
So
I'm going to turn on some combat music.
actually, I'm not gonna try to run. I'm gonna try to talk my way out of this.
Okay.
Oh, it says the minus
Minus 2
2 charisma.
Hey, I mean, situational advantage is a
Yeah,
thing.
that's true.
I'm sorry. I haven't been completely honest with you. I've got some obvious explaining to do.
Just stop and start talking.
He's
As I'm trying to like
so
stomp out the
fastening his
fire.
belt over here.
Three
A
things at
flaming
Okay.
sleeve.
The 2 guards that were watching over come onto either side of you, and they've got kind of spears or glaives pointed towards you, but they're not actively taking attacks. What are you doing?
Yet.
Can I explain my story? Can I explain what all of this is happening?
Do it quick.
It all happened when I was born.
For the past 10 days, I've been experiencing these dreams. I don't know exactly what the cause of these dreams were. A hidden figure who I assumed to be some sort of deity was talking to me and really freaking me out with these fire powers. I've heard in a tavern of this cult, and I've learned through talking with these people of what their goal is. So I came over here to find out what's going on when I got caught up with those hooligans who turned me in. Those do-gooders. Ever since I've been having those dreams, I've realized I've had these fire powers. And I sometimes when I am feeling emotionless, either tired or sad or whatever, a fiend takes over for me, and that's where these fire powers come from. So I'm not lying.
Yeah.
You're just trying to manipulate the meaning of it.
Yes.
Which is a form of lying. I would.
Persuasion. If it's truth, it could be persuasion. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but he is trying to like deceive them in saying that the deity is related to the cult when it wasn't necessarily even.
I don't know.
I mean, is there a difference
You
in
are
your
portraying
deception
it that
versus
way.
persuasion skills?
Probably not.
They're probably both -2.
Intimidation
Yeah, they
probably
both
higher.
are.
Go ahead and roll me a check with one of them.
Which are the same.
We won't get into the pedantics if it's the same score.
Dude.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
my third nat one.
You've got to be
Alright,
kidding
go down in
me.
jail.
The
too.
dice?
Luke is trying so hard to be nice, but
I'm
we...
trying so hard.
The dice just ain't in our favor.
Wow. Whatever magic you're trying, we ain't buying it. They're gonna take 2 attacks. You are unarmored. What is your armor class?
Not
It's-
good. 11.
Is he unarmed?
I mean, when they took him prisoner, they would have
Taking it
left
off.
his clothes but taken his armor.
Well, now he's not had any clothes because they burned off.
He burned half his shirt off. His pants were halfway down.
I will say I've never had something go this
You
bad.
should have told him it was Taco Bell.
That's either
That's such a bummer because we had a good idea going.
three.
Taco Bell.
It's either 3 or 4 nat ones.
That's crazy.
Okay.
And I rolled in that one too.
So that's a 13 to hit on one of them.
Okay.
The other is a 13.
Oh, I might die.
Both hit, just barely, probably.
Oh, my AC's 11.
Isn't it 10 plus?
He's not
they
above
just-
range.
no.
It's 10 plus 6.
Rip.
Non-campaign.
That is going to be 5 points of piercing damage
Okay.
from both. They
Okay.
rolled really low.
I am not dead, luckily.
How bad do you look?
Very bad.
Okay.
Like,
You have a turn to react before they can do anything else. What would you like to do?
Do I hear this?
No, you're a little too distant.
Dang it.
please, please. I'm all that's left for me and my family.
I'm all that's left for me and
For my family, I'm sorry. I'm all that my family has left. If I die, then my son will be alone.
I'm gonna say I've already given you a lot of checks. They're gonna try this time. This one's gonna be a grapple.
Okay.
So roll, if you're trying to escape the grapple, roll either athletics or acrobatics. If you're trying to let them, then don't roll and just let it happen.
Okay. I'm not rolling.
Okay. One of them grapples you as the other one runs off to try and get some rope. Let me know if at any point you'd like to interject and do anything.
You don't have to lock me up. I don't know what more I have to say. I'm on your side. I got turned in by the infiltrators.
You're saying there's multiple.
I mean, they came in a group, didn't they?
Nah, we deserve it.
We do.
The other guy starts coming back with the rope, and he's like, this one's saying there's more infiltrators other than the one that we captured. The guy kind of stops with the rope and says, would you point him out if we let you go?
I just think it's funny that now you believe me, but before it was...
Seems like a fair trade.
If they looked like their normal selves, I could point them out to you, but they changed the way they look right before we came into camp. I didn't get a good look at them before they betrayed me.
I kind of think for a second. Come with us. And they start to lead you towards the main tent of the camp.
Are there any guards left watching the prisoners?
Doesn't seem like it.
Can I ask you a question?
Did you hear the question I just asked?
Oh, what did you ask?
Are there any guards left watching the prisoners? And
The
it
answer
seems-
is no.
Oh,
It
yes.
doesn't seem like there is.
Oh, I thought I was literally about to ask.
Okay, good.
Can I run?
You're still chained.
You are still chained.
Just my
Your
arms,
legs
right?
are free, so you could try to run. You can't fly. They're not too far away. And there are 2 towers throughout the camp, but you could...
How far away are they from me?
So
probably...
that one and that one.
You would have run
It's
20
about-
feet, so about that far.
Oh, sorry, what were you saying? How far are the towers?
Oh,
The towers are each probably 400 feet away from you.
And there's no like foliage.
there's a lot of foliage and rocks.
I want to try and sneak away to where I'm not seen.
So rather than run, you're going to go slowly
Yes.
and sneak.
Yes.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay, I'm good at stealth. This better not mess up.
Don't sneak it.
Okay. 10.
Average.
Can we please roll higher than 10?
Put this in dice jail.
These 3 are all in dice jail.
Put it in dice jail. That one will fit.
I'll print
Roll
a
me a
bigger dice.
d20.
Just a straight d20.
Straight d20.
12.
So, you met their passive perception. They were the same score, so I had to roll off to see who would win. The guards spot you as you try to slink away.
Dang it!
Hey, you stop! And now the guards up in the tower that have a little bit of a spotlight mechanism shine it down on the prisoners as you have stood up and start slinking away.
Will they hear from...
Whatever. If I die, I die. Like, they're gonna kill me
There's
either
enough
way.
of a commotion between the fire, the shouting, the things like that. They start to blow on a horn to wake up the camp, but you still have your turn.
I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
That's all I can do. Really wish I could cast Expeditious Retreat. It's literally the reason I got this spell.
I gave you guys so many.
I know.
You did.
Okay. At this point, the horn blares. Granted, you've had about 40 minutes into your rest. You're 20 more minutes if you want to keep it going, or you can abandon it. Are you doing anything?
I hear this horn blowing at this point.
Absolutely. The whole camp does.
Okay. I'm gonna get up at this point, and I was hiding behind the rocks that are kind of like above the map, like the mini map, right?
You were, I thought, over here because you were between the cave and the prisoners.
Okay,
So you were
cool.
like here.
So I'm gonna try and get to a point where I can stealthily see all the prisoners and like what's going on.
Roll me a stealth check.
Guys, do things that don't...
I'm gonna give myself guidance.
Yeah, for real.
Eat a rock.
I didn't make a...
Oh.
Okay, give your dice to him. And...
If you want, I can use a new die. I'll do that.
No, this will be okay.
I already rolled for
Stealth
this
check?
one. Yep.
That's a dirty 20.
That succeeds. They rolled
Finally!
an 18.
You finally succeeded on a roll.
Granny, super stealth, along the shadows. You make your way over to where you can see the prisoners, and you also see him running opposite direction from where you're going. You won't cross paths, but you don't see him. Her.
Yeah.
She sees you. What would you like to do?
So he's running like
Also,
towards-
Ugthug, you would be told, stay here, and one of the guards will stay with you. The other's going to chase after him.
Okay.
Your question was?
Where's Carson's character again?
I'd say like 30 feet out from the rocks that you're at, just like running in a direction kind of towards you, but not quite.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna cast Spirit Totem and bring forth the Bear Spirit.
Okay.
And
This
I'm
is
gonna-
a druid ability?
Yes.
Okay.
So the Bear Spirit grants you and your allies its might and endurance, each creature of your choice. In the aura, when the spirit appears, gains temporary hit points equal to 5 plus your druid level. Wait, that's not the level. Yeah, no, it is. 5 temporary hit points plus the druid level. So, how far away is he?
What's the radius?
I pick a point 60 feet away, and then it's a 30-foot radius out of that.
Okay.
30-foot radius?
Yeah.
I would say, okay, I guess you'd be.
So it could potentially go up to.
I was saying that he was 30 feet from Granny
Oh, 90.
after you had run 60 feet, and that you were 20 feet in the other direction. So you're 80 feet from him.
Okay.
So you wouldn't be able
I
to
wouldn't
get
be able
both
to
of
get
them
both.
in the same radius.
Could I get him and Leotas?
Leosin?
Yeah.
You'd be able to get Leosin and him, or Leosin and him,
But not both of us.
but not you two.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him. Those two.
I would say don't worry about me.
I mean, you're not able
I
to
guess
see
that's
me,
true.
So you're saying you're gonna get Ugthug and Leosin?
Well, he just said not to, so I guess I'll do that.
Oh, yeah.
What does it do?
Don't metagame.
What does it do?
Who would you have picked?
Would have picked him and the other.
I would have picked those two.
Okay.
Not Ugthug.
Okay.
What does it do?
So it's going to give you 7 temporary hit points, both of you, and we all gain advantage on strength checks and strength saves.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Ching! Okay.
I have something I would like to try and do.
Okay.
When I hear the horn.
You hear the horn.
As
yeah.
soon as I hear the horn, I'm just going to be like, I'm going to turn to the other guard guy that's with us and be like,
He looks up too and kind of meets eyes.
go, I'll take care of, like, I'll lock up here. Let's see what's going on.
Alright. He puts down his tool and starts running.
I'm going to wait for him just to get away from us a little bit.
Yep.
And then I'm going to just start slapping rears on these horses.
Okay.
Yeah!
You're
Chaos!
slapping these rears. Do you go to the fence and have it left open first?
Yeah, I want it to be open. I'm trying to get these animals running wild.
Okay. This will be interesting. I want you to roll an animal handling, but I want it to be below 10.
Otherwise, you're going to hurt him.
Dude! Are you kidding? That 20?
Alright. I had in my mind, as you were rolling, God, that doesn't make sense. I'm going to make it if he rolls high. I promise I did.
Okay.
You got a net 20.
Yes!
Okay.
Animal stampede it is!
And you start to release animals through the camp. Let me just say, for all DMs out there, I did not prepare. But we're doing it. So, I need you two to make dexterity saving throws to not be caught up in the stampede as you're corralling them out. And then we're all going to roll initiative because there's a lot happening at the same time.
10.
10.
21 for the deck.
Does it help if I'm behind them slapping them?
It does. 10 was the DC.
Yes.
You both succeed to take no damage getting away from the stampede. Everyone roll initiative because a lot of stuff's going to happen.
9.
I finally rolled good.
Okay. Stockton, could you get out the initiative trackers?
They're already out.
Okay.
And I got them on that side so you can read them.
Cool. Thanks.
So we'll go first here to that way last.
Okay.
Does that make
Left
sense?
or right.
Oh, you're right. Other way. I go probably first. I rolled 21.
21. I have to roll for the various parties.
Are you rolling
can.
initiative?
I'm low.
What did you guys all
I got
get?
16.
I also
I
got
got
16.
9.
Who has the higher dex?
I got 12.
I also got 12.
Rollies!
If you guys care, or you can just pick.
I got 4.
Since you're on the same team, it doesn't matter as
19.
much.
Okay, I'll go first.
In front of both of them, put guard
But after me.
at 17 initiative.
Okay.
At 1, put Leosin.
Oh, Leosin, come on, bro. I'll do Leosin. Oh.
It looks like gourd, but
Gourd.
it's guard.
It's just Leo.
We could push these a little further.
Between guard and Ugthug, put another one.
This way.
I'll just put, okay.
Yeah, that's great.
At 14, put one more.
After. Because we got 16.
What'd you get? Okay.
Should I put anything on the labels for those? Yeah.
No. And at 6, put another one.
Gee, this is
Alright.
A lot.
Well, I think it's the guards plus the 3 main people.
And the horses.
So here's
Oh, I should roll for animals. Let's say 5. So here's the thing, Corvego, what you doing?
So I can either use my action with disadvantage to break the shack. Are they still hot?
No, they've cooled down.
I would have to roll a nat 20.
Could
Do you have 0
happen.
strength?
I have not.
Oh.
So it would literally have to be a nat 20.
Correct.
And that's only if you would rule that as a success, because it would still be a nat
I
20.
would if it's a nat 20 on this. In this. I usually just give like a bonus consideration to nat 20s. So
How would... If I left the aura, do I lose the... Or does it last? Do I have to
good
be
question,
inside
and I
it?
think
I
London
think
will
you
look
have
up.
it for that turn. So for the 6 seconds.
I would be alright with that if that's how it goes.
The problem is, I don't want to use my action because then I can only run 30 feet.
Too bad you're not a rogue, huh?
Almost! I'm almost a rogue.
You're gonna change what his level up is.
I mean, you don't get cunning action at level 1.
Oh, that's true.
So
Oh.
the way that I'm reading this, it's they get temporary hit points in it and can keep them, but they only get the strength checks while they're in it.
Alright.
So I keep the temporary hit.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Let me also bring it up so I can check.
I think the strat is I just gotta run and hope I find a moment alone where I can spend more time on it.
Okay.
Because it's very unlikely I roll a nat 20 even with advantage.
Yeah.
Bear spirit. Okay.
I think that's what I'll do. I'll dash.
Well, this has been a good session, guys. In our final session, we were able to take a dump in front of the guards. I got to
Let the
slap
horses
some
go.
horse booty.
We almost unionized.
I got a bear on fire.
I got on fire.
And we
Felt
failed
a
every
really
single
bad
check
poop.
along the way.
Dang it.
We rolled a nat 20.
We've rolled 5, 6 nat ones.
Something like that.
We can make another nat 1 video.
Your
Yeah.
back,
your reading of
rock
it is
one.
correct.
Which one?
You keep
It's
the
the
temporary
heavy
hit
rock
points, but you lose the
It's the
strength
stone
while
with the
you're
blue.
leaving the
Yeah,
aura.
I'll dash.
This one?
Okay.
But it's in jail.
So you dash 60 feet. Could you
over here.
kind of draw camp onto the battle board, and we'll treat all of camp as a battle board, basically?
Put them in
So how do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Just try to kind of follow this outline on the full size of the board.
North is that way?
North
Go like this.
Whatever.
North is this way because it's easier on the camera.
Okay.
It's like that.
That's easier on me too.
Oh boy. Okay.
North is that way?
No,
so-
that way.
Yeah, north is that way.
North is up there. North is okay.
That way.
Okay.
This way.
Looks
Oh
like
boy, this is hard.
draw Aladar's foot from Dinosaur.
What?
An iguanodon foot.
Oh, that's way too wide. Oh no, what have I done? Is it? Oh wait.
It doesn't have to be perfect.
It doesn't. We're just keeping
Does that work?
relative positions of where everyone's at.
Just draw a rectangle.
Yeah.
I mean, get the basic shape, but
Yeah.
it could be like an oval or something.
That's better. A little rough, but
It
it's
seems
better.
really small.
Oh, that is very small.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what you
Just
want.
kinda
I mean,
really-
look at the scale.
We're not going to be able to make it that big, though.
No,
this thing is literally
we're
like
not.
80 feet across. or
Okay,
whatever.
I'll try again.
I just want it in frame, but you're doing good. Okay.
Beautiful.
I tried my
Good
best.
enough.
That looks like Texas. Anyway, scoot over a little.
Kind of does look like Texas, actually.
Sorry, John.
I think he needs to scoot that way.
Towards y'all.
Oh, okay, this way.
Okay. So, Corvego, put yourself a little bit closer towards you.
Right there?
I'm going to stand up.
Alright.
Hang on. Alright. Getting in here.
Okay.
Yay, DM.
Get in here, Mr. DM.
Yeah, DM.
Alright. So, you drew it so that the cave's over here and the entrance to camp is over here?
Yes.
Okay, so Ugthug, you ran away a tiny bit from where the prisoners were. They're right here. You're like there. Corvego, you've now dashed twice. You're approximately there. Granny, you're approximately here-ish. Y'all two are over there with the horses. And I'm also going to draw this little division to show the two different layers of camp.
It's actually like a slant between the layers.
There is. It's more like... It's kind of a rough slope. That's not like the easiest, but you can kind of hike your way up.
Okay.
But there are actual like steps that do go between it. They're just not necessarily pictured directly onto the map.
Yeah. There's a little bit of a path right there.
How far is the height gain?
Let me double check for you. I'm just gonna fill in most of the details. This is a big tent. I'll mark it with a B. Cave. Ladder to the platform with the guards and various tents.
Our supplies are right
Yeah,
there.
where's our supplies right there?
Your supplies are here.
Oh. It's a little...
There. There. I thought they were the other side, but okay.
I thought. I mean, whatever. They're there now.
They're
Yeah.
there now.
Okay.
Okay.
They're there.
There's
These are the
there.
supplies?
There.
Yes.
This dot right here.
Okay.
I see.
All right. That was Corvego's turn to sprint.
Yep.
And next, is
Guards.
guards. The ones that were at Ugthug, one of them's going to stay with you. The other is going to start running its 60 feet towards Corvego. Stockton, do you want to get out one of the humanoid minis and put him kind of just between the two?
Is he worried by the bear that came out of nowhere?
No.
Dang it!
They've seen magic before.
But it's a spectral bear.
The other guards around camp are going to take a turn to wake up, stand up, and try and figure out what's going on. The ones in the towers are going to continue to blow the horn.
No.
That's the guard's turn.
Any sleeping guard that wants to put on armor needs to take time.
1 hour.
The guards around Big Tent were already alert and are now alert facing your position.
Yep.
Next, Ugthug.
Blank.
Oh, blank. The first blank from the Big Tent as the guards come alert. You see coming out of it is a individual with black scales. Seems to be a dragon-esque sort of humanoid, wearing purple robes and seems to have a position of power as they walk out. They take note of the situation. I'm going to say that's their turn. Next up is Ugthug.
Freak. I'm just gonna keep walking in the direction that the guards were taking me. Or no, the guards told me to stay still.
Yeah.
I guess I will stay put.
Okay.
As your clothes keep burning.
No, he put it out.
Oh, okay.
He specified. Granny.
Okay. Can I get to Laosin?
So between Corvego and the prisoners, that's 2 turns of dashing.
Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't quite show on this map that I drew.
Whose fault is that? No.
Oopsies, I should have started.
Mine, I really should have made a battle board that's like 5 times as big as this. Actually,
Yeah,
it
'cause
need
it
to
would
be
fit
5
super
times.
well on this table.
It need to
so-
be probably
Very
3 of
big.
these long and like 3 of them wide. So I need like 9 times bigger, you know? My bad.
Yeah, how dare
I
you.
It's on you.
think that I will dash for 1 turn.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to move the spirit. Can I move it 60 feet to now have Laosin and Ugthug?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
So you guys have temporary hit points.
And advantage on strength checks and strength.
Should you decide
save
to
you
take
throws.
yes.
That's your bonus action to dash, and your movement. Would you move Granny 1 or so squares? Just like closer?
Yeah.
I said, I didn't put it very well on the board. I said you were about 30 feet from Corvego.
So you run past Corvego.
So you'd run past Corvego in this turn.
Okay.
So like here?
I can't see the board very well.
It's fine. It's in between.
Let's just put you like that.
Yeah, he's like just barely in front of me.
Okay. That's Granny. Next up,
Second blank.
from the tent comes a humanoid that looks
Somewhat elvish.
more, sorry,
Somewhat elvish.
somewhat elvish, in purple robes with a glaive. What is she gonna do? What is her
Is this
approximate?
Rasmir?
No. What is her approximate distance between her and Corvego?
Very far. 30, 60, 90, 120.
It's about 300 feet.
Yeah.
Maybe
at least,
250?
At least 150
Okay.
at minimum.
She is going to.
Enhance leap and jump all the way there.
Breaking your legs on the way.
She's going to start dashing in a diagonal path to try and cut you off, but it'll take her a while. And that's her. Who's next?
Jeremus.
Jeremus.
You have just let the animals go. They're just starting to run into the camp.
Jeremus!
It would probably take me
Run for your life!
A while.
a few turns to get to our stuff, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Jump on a horse.
could have thought of that. Too bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dash towards our stuff.
So like,
Mili.
Stuff's towards
No,
the
starts this way.
oh, sorry.
I too am dashing towards our stuff.
Third person, a blue dragonborn, or not dragonborn, half dragon comes out of the tent and looks onward. Then the animals are going to disperse into the camp. The guards that are now coming out of their tents to see what is happening, well, half of them get distracted by the animals that are set loose and turn away from the spectacle to try and calm down and not get trampled. I'll just kind of keep that in mind. Alright, Lyosin's going to stay there. Corvego.
I'm gonna keep dashing.
Okay.
I don't know if it gets me back there, I guess.
Okay.
Did I dash past you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because he was going the other way originally.
Okay.
Wait,
you're coming
this
back.
way?
You
Yeah.
were going that way, yes.
Well,
Because you were trying. You
What
were
way did you
originally
think
trying
you
to
were
hide
going?
in the rocks. So you were walking towards the rocks to hide.
Yeah.
okay, I can't change it, but that's not what I meant, but
Sorry.
it was misunderstood.
You
That's
had
fine.
specified that you wanted to go this way when I was asking.
Yeah,
you.
I just misunderstood where I was, but that's okay. That's on me, I should have asked.
Okay. Well, we'll look forward to what that's going to do.
So now you passed me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Granny needs to shillelagh the manacles off of you.
Blank number 2.
It's
Oh,
actually
I get
guards.
it. Oh yeah, guards.
So,
Half the guards are going to try to deal with these new animal threats that are coming towards them and subdue
Okay.
them. I'm going to make an animal handling check for them.
Fail.
That's a natural 20.
Gosh dang it! Get new dice, bro.
Well, we're dead.
They're starting
Yeah.
to calm the animals. They still have a couple of turns of this at least. The ones that are closer to you are all going to rush out to the dashers, which is both of you now. Some of them are close enough that they're going to come at you with attacks, probably.
Are these
Corvego.
guards?
Yes.
Yeah.
Corvego, that's a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Dealing 3 points of piercing.
Okay.
Granny, that's a 12 to hit.
And misses. No, it's not.
Oh. I'll let you choose. Do you want me to re-roll that one since it fell out of my dice tray, or do you want to take it?
I don't care. Reroll it.
Okay. 6 points of piercing damage instead of 7.
Hey.
As more guards are kind of trying to swarm towards your location, since you are kind of in a dead-end area. Next up is the black dragon creature.
We're all dead.
They're mostly
One more
going to
idea.
shout orders and stay where they are. A lot of get the prisoners, secure the monk, and mostly that. Ugthug.
What?
So the guard that was around me,
There were 2, now there's 1.
right? That one, is he still?
He's nearby. I mean, he's not looking at you, but he still has his weapon out as if he was escorting you but got distracted.
Are there any horses nearby?
No, they haven't made it to you yet.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm either gonna go down with my friends or die trying. I'm gonna dash towards our stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna see if he even notices you leave. Roll a d20. Just a d20.
Jeez.
5.
Hey, stop! But he doesn't pursue.
Sweet.
Okay. Granny. You've got people right in front of you that are in attacking distance, melee.
How far away am I from Leosin?
90?
Dang. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have bonus action Shillelagh. And is Corvego right next to me?
I'm 30 feet ahead.
Yeah, 30 feet
Okay, I'm
difference.
gonna move up to
You
Corvego.
would take an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
I'm dead.
Dice jail.
I rolled max damage. That is 13 points
Okay.
of piercing damage.
I'm down.
Oh, dang it.
Granny goes down.
We were so close. We've been so close this whole time.
Monk.
Except Luke rolls a nat 20 every time we roll how
I
many
changed dice. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's the way the dice rolls.
That's Granny's turn. Second was the...
Crap.
Was it the blue on second or the elf?
Blue second.
Blue second.
No,
No,
the
elf
elf.
second.
The elf is second.
Okay,
My bad.
the elf is going to run to try and take down Corvego. Can we get an elf on the field? They have dashed twice from their big tent.
And they were
But you said that they were
going,
quite a ways away.
So you guess
Yeah,
They're
the
going in a
Mili,
diagonal
cut
path
off
to try
an
and cut him off.
Acolyte.
and then he switched directions.
Oh, you did switch directions?
Yeah, because he's running this way, and he was originally going the other way. wasn't
Gotcha. Okay, she will instead double back and make a beeline towards you now that you have guards at you. So she's going to beeline 60 feet towards Corvego. That'll be her turn. And Jeremus.
How many more dashes does it take to get to stuff?
Let's say 3 more turns, just to make it easy.
It was supposed to be on the way out.
It was originally.
Oh, was it?
It was over
In
there by
that
the
green
green
patch.
splotch there.
Okay, sorry. We'll revert to it being at that green patch.
Oh well, then I'm gonna keep dashing towards the stuff.
Okay.
Okay. That yeah.
That's
Because I
my
was
bad.
like,
That's my bad.
I was hoping to pick it up on the way out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll just be a little bit further away
I
from.
hadn't originally planned it there for that exact reason, so I'll go
Yeah.
back to what I planned.
Well, then we're still dashing towards the stuff,
Okay.
and I'm gonna just hopefully presume they think I'm
Carson,
chasing the animals.
Are you moving one square this way? Because I was also
I
dashing towards
think
the
in the
stuff.
pandemonium it wouldn't matter either way.
Yeah.
But
So,
Mili, same.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Blue
Bluey.
guy.
just me and Mili, Mili and me.
You know, the survivors of this big chaotic mess.
He's just gonna run towards the prisoners.
If only you'd broken the manacles, man, you would have got. I feel like you could have just flown out of there.
The
I do
animals
have one idea.
are
If this doesn't work.
still raging havoc.
It's your only hope.
That's pretty havocous. Okay. They are spreading out throughout the camp and starting to kick down some of the tents and belongings that the members have, causing a bit more disarray. Leosin seems still there. Corvego.
It's a dummy. He did a.
Who's
he did
close
a
to me?
Replacement.
His guards?
Jutsu.
Yeah.
He did an
And I won't take an
swap
attack of
spaces
opportunity,
with
right?
You will. If you run away.
That'd be sick, honestly.
That would be
Yeah.
wild.
It's like sneaking out behind the blue guards.
I wanna fight
If I
that
dash,
dude.
are there still more in front of me?
You would.
Wait, can't you disengage?
I know, but I'm trying to decide if it's
You would
worth
be
it to
dashing
dash.
back towards where the prisoners were, correct?
Yes.
So you gather that if you dash that way, you wouldn't immediately be in the presence of guards, but they might be able to make it to you on their turn. You, however, have run back, I think, into the aura that Granny put up.
I think so.
We'll say that
But isn't the aura down because she's down?
No, it just exists.
for a minute. It doesn't say it's concentration or anything.
Okay. First, I want to try and break them.
Advantage.
You do have advantage.
10% chance, baby.
Come on.
Oh, whoops. It's a 1.
Oh my
It's a
god.
nat,
Bruh.
Okay.
What were the
That would've
two
been
rolls
so
on that
hype,
one
dude.
and
14.
14. Sorry.
That would've been so high.
With that, I'm going to yell. This is going to be really stupid. Cyan Wrath! Duel me!
Yes.
Make a persuasion check.
Who's
Call him a pansy.
Did you get his name earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked to the Kobold.
I was
did.
like, how do you know that?
I got it from the
Yeah,
Kobold
from the
and
Kobold.
from Leosin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What check?
Persuasion with advantage.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's a 21.
Okay.
Boy.
We'll see what happens.
Was that with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay, guard's turn. More of them surround you, but they know a little bit about Cyan Wrath. They're not making attacks.
Okay.
But you are surrounded. The other guards have to make a check to keep these animals contained. That's
Make it worse.
an 8. They're not doing great, but we'll see what the horses roll on their turn. I'm kind of doing it like a contested check.
Nat 1.
Boy. Okay. The Black half dragon is going to go towards the cave. Ugthug.
I mean,
Should have poisoned.
is there a horse on the way to the thing, to our stuff? Because they're being released towards us.
Right. I'd say if you get one next turn, you might be able to make it to an animal, but not this turn.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep dashing towards
Okay.
the stuff.
Okay. Granny. Death saving throw.
Okay.
Just don't roll a 1.
17.
Nice.
I should have
I
asked
moved
if I
us
was gonna
back a
answer
little
that.
bit because we would have been further
My
away.
bad.
You're good. The elf is going to continue to run towards Corvego, but you see her demeanor change a little bit to a grin.
This was my
This is the
last
elf,
time.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jeremus.
Jeremus.
How much further?
I said 3 turns last time, so 2 more turns.
Dang, girl. But yeah, it is probably over 60 feet. It was probably 250 feet, so that
Oh,
checks
okay.
out.
I'll take 1 turn off. This turn, and next turn you can get to your stuff at the end of your
Yeah,
dash.
well,
According to our very accurate battle board, he's almost there.
I mean, 250 would have been 4 dashes.
Yeah.
And that was my 3rd dash just now, so. that checks out.
Anyway. Mili, same?
I'm gonna use the help action.
Yes, let's do the same.
I'm gonna help him dash, extra dash.
I'm dashing too. Can I help him have advantage on dash?
Can I be pushing him while
he's drafting off me. I've been running this whole time, and he's gonna
we
zoom
just like switch spots and draft each other?
So,
It's like flinging each other.
during this turn, shouts continue back to Cyan Wrath of what you had intended, and he eventually hears it. He's going to still dash towards you, but he kind of has his glaive out, not like he's ready to attack or anything, but like he's like
Ready.
ready.
Just lop your head off.
The animals are going to make their contested check against the guards. They rolled the exact same score, so they both have to roll again.
Yay!
Come on, horses.
I love that we actually have no idea what's going on over there.
That's correct. I just was like, release the animals, grab the stuff, get out. Hopefully they'll make their own way out too.
We tried.
Corvego,
Okay.
keeping your ground?
Yes, but I'm gonna make a silent prayer.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, my Raven Queen, if you wish me to do your will,
Get me out of this.
grant me your powers.
Deus Ex Raven Queen.
Just this once,
Just once.
and I will end my turn.
I would like you. This isn't what it's going to sound like. It's different.
Okay.
It's
But roll a d100 for me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy, first time I've ever rolled a D100.
first time I've ever seen a D100 roll for
54.
Okay, good to know. And that's Corvego. Do you want to
Give him 4
do
points of
anything else
exhaustion.
during your turn?
Super roid him for the next.
Yes, 54 points of exhaustion, he said.
Guards are going to stabilize Granny.
Oh, just to execute me later. Okay.
Yeah, tie you up.
Yeah, they'll tie you up and make sure you're not dying.
They want to
Yes.
interrogate you and figure out who you're
Hey,
working
once
for.
you wake up, that's almost basically a short rest, and then you just turn into a rat and roll away.
No, actually.
You still have to take a short rest after.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep on keeping on towards our stuff.
You could make. Yeah, you said you could make it a horse, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can make it to a horse.
At the end of your turn, make an animal handler.
Wait, what?
Look how far he's coming from.
I don't know. I don't
He
have
said to
this
make
in my
it
brain,
animal.
okay?
I'll allow it.
Oh, that's nice.
Space-wise...
I don't have a D20 anymore. Oh, there it is.
They're all in jail.
It bugged me that he was closer.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. 17.
Nice.
About dang
Good.
time.
You make it onto the back of a horse that had not yet been unsaddled.
Oh!
Lucky man.
That's way nice.
When you start your next turn, you may use the horse's movement, which I will get to you in the meantime.
I'll look it up for you.
I've got it here.
Pretty sure it's just 60.
It's 60 feet.
Yeah, for a riding horse.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, this would be a draft horse, and I think theirs is either 30 or 40.
Yeah, it's 40.
What?
It's 40.
Make a dash.
But you can make the horse dash, and
That's
you can
80
still
feet.
use your action. So,
That's true.
I'll let that happen.
Punch someone's head off.
I don't think that's raw, but whatever. It's my turn to
It's
beat
it's
him.
rules as Lucified.
Jeremus.
Wait, I don't think I'm that close to that. I've been dashing this entire time.
Well,
you'd be
Yes.
like,
No.
It's all.
it's fine.
It's relative. John knows exactly where you are, apparently.
Jeremus,
Not
at the end of
closer
your
than
dash,
us.
you
That's
make it
all
to your
I'm
stuff.
saying.
You're able to start gathering it.
All right, it's mostly just a pack,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna start trying to locate where everyone, like, just look around as I'm grabbing my stuff and trying to locate where everyone else's stuff is, so I
Okay.
can grab it.
Mili, you make it to your stuff at
Yeah,
the end
pretty
of
much
your
same.
dash.
I'm gonna swing my bag on, and I'm specifically looking for Corvego stuff.
Oh boy. I love this. Cyan Wrath approaches closer. It's going to take him a while to get there. The animals, at this point, are all calmed down, except for the one being ridden. That's a whole nother story that we'll get to next turn. Leosin. Okay. Does anyone want to keep initiative up for a specific reason? Mili and Jeremus, you'd be able to probably sneak away in the commotion with the stuff if you would like to. You have a horse. No one's going to stop you if you just bolt out of there and stop on the way to grab stuff. Granny's unconscious, and you're waiting for an event to happen.
Well, technically, didn't they?
They stabilized me, but
But
I'm still
they didn't-
unconscious.
Oh.
So if I see him coming, I would grab Granny's stuff.
Okay.
And
And you've got
grab his.
Corvego stuff, and you're getting your
Yeah.
stuff. Okay.
Heck yeah, stuff back, guys. Let's detail.
Yeah!
Okay.
We'll come back for you.
Do you want to check in?
You
One of our
did next
members
week.
does eventually tonight have to
You'll
take
get
a commuting train. How long do you have?
We at 9:30's end time.
9:30 is end time. Okay. As you guys all escape, it seems like the kobolds notice you going past the tower and try to raise alarm, but there's a lot happening, and you make it away before anyone's able to do anything. Especially the one with the horse. You can keep that horse.
I'm gonna keep the horse.
Yeah.
I'll give you the horse.
horse.
That was a great idea. So
Yes.
you get a horse. Also, it was pretty mean of me to take all your stuff in the beginning. So one free horse.
Yes.
Come on.
We got it.
We only lost 2 party members for it.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, a horse for 2 party members, like, that's a good
maybe
deal.
the horse is the new druid in Wild Shape.
That's a good hiding
That would
style.
have been an awesome strategy. He sneaks away as he crawls over there as the spider, and then
Turns into a horse.
That would have
Oh,
been
he
nice.
would've
Blend into the
cooked.
confusion.
Dang. Okay.
That would have been smart, yeah.
I was out of charges at that point.
I know.
was taking a short rest.
Yeah.
Eventually, the blue half dragon makes his way over. Did someone say that they wanted a challenge?
Guards and stuff.
I did. I challenge you, Cyan Rat.
About strategy, you must be at the end of your rope.
Yeah.
But I'll
The rope's gone,
accept.
but the chains are still there.
You win. We let you and the old woman go. And we don't pursue the rest of your group that left. I win. I get your life.
What about the old lady?
What does it mean to win?
Till one of us drops.
That could mean anything. Drop to a knee. Drop.
You may drop to a knee or you may drop unconscious. I don't care. But I hope that you're man enough to at least see this through.
I will.
I do enjoy a good bout.
Though I think it would be unfair if we're not on equal footing.
We'll give you your weapons and armor back. We'll take off your manacles.
He
However-
had his weapons and armor.
Seeing as how you're avian, everyone will have their crossbows ready. The slightest idea that you'd be leaving, the first idea that you die. No taking flight during the fight.
Why can I not take flight during the fight?
It's hard to maintain what distance you're allowed to have before you flee. This is assurance.
Seeing as my background that I don't want to say out loud,
Right.
what I know, I am sure I would know that specific colored dragons have a specific type of breath. I promise it makes sense. a lot of sense. It would make no sense if I didn't.
When you say background, do you mean...
He means like before meeting me.
Got you. Roll a nature check. I'll consider your background.
A 1?
It's a nat 2.
Just give him advantage.
With?
+5.
+5 is good. You would know blue dragons, if he is like dragons, are linked to lightning.
I'll say, well, if I'm not allowed one of my advantages, you are not allowed your lightning breath. Feel as if we are both shackled 1 for 1.
He contemplates that for a moment. Deal.
Nice.
Alright. I'm going to put up a crudely drawn circle of guards that are keeping watch, and the circle is your arena for this fight. You are unmanacled, but keep in mind the 80 guards.
Use the black, it shows up better.
All 80 of them?
Well, they're gathering to watch.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure pretty much anyone that is allowed to.
As well as anyone else that might be here.
I hate to say it, my idea was to do this and then use expeditious retreat.
I
so.
know, but that's a good idea.
But you look like a bird.
Yeah, I know.
If I had never said anything about that and only told Carson in confidence, would you have thought about that?
I think so.
To be fair, this was literally my last case scenario.
At least you had one. I was like, oh, if I don't make it, I don't make it.
How big should I allow you?
I was waiting for it to get dark, and I was gonna have Cleo's
I'll say them-
these tools.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Yeah, I think if we'd waited 30 minutes for this whole scheme, we'd be in a lot better shape.
I don't know, because then the
Wild shape.
Kobold,
He would have had a wild
Oh.
shape. I don't think anything else would have changed.
the Kobold would have gotten
And
advantage on.
I think I could have gotten.
Oh, at night.
Sorry.
They didn't really have anything going on,
Yeah.
though.
I think I could have gotten him some thieves tools to get out of his manacles to get flown away.
Well, sorry, I caught fire, guys.
No, it's alright.
No, that was a genius idea. We just rolled bad.
Okay.
Literally, if I don't roll a nat 1 on that strength
Do you
check,
have
we would have
the
been chilling.
unpainted version of him?
I believe.
So Luke, I can add my equipment back now.
Yes, you may.
I've got it all written down.
John's got
I know what I'm
priorities.
missing here.
So what equipment did they give me?
They would have given you back your armor and sword.
I thought Mili took it.
No,
You
you
didn't.
had your personal stuff with you when you got captured. I took your bag that you lost earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, with like my thieves'
The
tools.
stuff you
Yeah,
lost
that
in
stuff.
session 1.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So I have like my
Sorry,
rapier.
he's unpainted. I never got
I mean, the
around
rapier is
to
really
it.
the
I
only
also
thing.
didn't get
in
around
armor.
to it.
I painted like 30 other minis. And I've been busy since.
Okay. We now have a showdown.
You got Repelling Blast, right?
Huh?
Just pogo this, bro.
I only took antagonizing.
Or agonizing. That's the better one, but I just feel like it'd be funny to be like,
Yeah.
boing, boing, boing.
I do like the idea of antagonizing blast. It's,
Wait, is that what I said?
yeah.
Oh.
It's like the
Goading attack.
yeah.
But for
I was gonna say it's like
I was saying the paladin feature, whatever it is,
What's-
the compelled duel. That's what it is. Yeah.
what's the bard cantrip where you just insult people?
vicious mockery.
It's that one, but also
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast.
Your mother was a something, and your father was a.
Smelled of.
You smelled of
your
elderberries.
father was a hamster, and your mother smelled of elderberries.
That's what it is. Yeah.
All right,
Some combination.
let's roll initiative, Carson. You and me.
If you want some real insults, you just gotta
Yeah,
watch
I
Ed,
know
Ed,
I'm
Eddie,
like
and listen to
super
Rolf,
dead,
dude.
but
He's awesome. I love
you know
Rolf.
what? Corvego's going down fighting. That's a 15.
I don't want Corvego to die. He's so cool. And
He
I
is
like
really
I
cool.
made his custom
I
mini.
You better not die.
I
That's
really
my
don't want
whole.
him to
That's my whole
die.
reason for adventuring
Now-
right now.
I have to ask. You know, audio copyright better than me. Am I allowed to give credit to and play epic boss music not in this app that is definitely copyrighted?
I mean, we're not making
The problem
money.
is, so when you on Twitch, if you play copyrighted music,
Yeah.
it will mute it on the VOD.
Ah, boo.
So it'll play. You just won't be able to download it later.
Yeah, never mind. We'll just do the amazing roll or pocket bard, but I'm going to put it in a dungeon and have it be in combat.
I mean, you get to hear me go, do 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 do.
Okay.
You got 4 dudes just standing here. We could be the Hope we could barbershop quartet this battle music.
Okay. I think this one fits. Okay. Corvego. With a crowd of cultists cheering for your opponent on the other side, you get to start.
Carson.
Why did the one other spell I take have to be Witch Bolt? That's
Carson.
so unfortunate.
I need you to channel your inner tracer. We need the Drider upset, alright?
Yeah!
Right now.
Alright. For the rest of this combat, other than cheering, I don't want any commentary.
Okay.
I'm still gonna make.
I'm gonna walk
You can make
around.
jokes, just don't make suggestions.
Is this like
I mean, yeah.
accurate, like how we normally do it?
Yes.
5 feet per square.
I'm gonna stay as far away as I can, which is there, which is not that much, but it's a difference.
Yep.
And cast with my sword, Eldritch Blast, like we talked about.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Okay. That was cocked between 1 and 19, so I assume I should roll.
Reroll.
Take the one.
Okay, that's great. That's so good. 24 to hit.
That'll hit. So can I get a hit die?
Okay.
Blue for Cyanide.
Thank you.
Okay, that's 13 force damage.
Okay.
And then with my
When
bonus
Connie
action,
reveals stuff.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get out a blue die, appropriate for the occasion.
Do you want the more blue one?
I have very blue ones. Oh,
The more blue, yeah.
I should have done this first, but I want to do this for flavor. With my bonus action, you can see him get physically angry, and shadows start coming off of him and latch onto him as I give him a Hexblade curse.
okay.
A Hexblade curse.
It's cursed for 1 minute, and I gain a +2 to damage rolls against him, and I do a critical hit on a 19 or 20.
Okay.
And I regain health if he dies, but...
Right. For any viewers in chat, music too loud? We'll find out. Let me know. Okay, it is now his turn. He is going to pull out 2 spears that he has behind his back and throw both of them at you while charging forward.
Wow.
The first one is a 16 to hit.
Hits.
The second one is higher than that.
They both hit.
Alright, it's over.
Questions. Charging forward, and what's his range on these spears?
The spears he will do when he's within 20 feet.
Okay.
So he's going to move his full 30 feet first.
So he can get right next.
5. Does he want to move all the way before throwing them, or move to 20 feet, then throw them, and then move the rest of the 30?
Yes.
Okay. He's now adjacent.
You take...
Did he have his glaive out? Did he stow that and draw the two?
He put it away before the fight.
Yeah.
Sorry. You take 16 points of piercing damage.
You're not down already, are you?
Even with your temporary hit points?
I had 11 current and 4 temporary.
Ah!
Before I thought it was 7.
Well, you took 3.
I took 3 from a guard.
Tragic.
As you fall, he takes his next turn. He's going to walk forward, taking out his glaive as he walks. Coming up to your body, he'll say, "Those were the stakes." I need one more D100 roll from you as he makes his attacks.
38.
Okay. First attack is a dirty 20. That is an auto crit, 2 failed death saves.
Yep.
Second attack is a 17, which I believe hits.
Yep.
That is 2 more failed death
I'm
saves.
dead.
He's going to your dead body, action surge, and take 2 more attacks, eviscerating your body with no Corvegos left behind. The rest of the party doesn't know what has happened. But, since they escaped camp, we can see them next session at level 3.
Nice!
Granny, I'll allow you to level up, but
Nah, you can kill me.
keep in mind that you'll be unconscious and in camp.
Yeah, okay.
A little early, but with that
I think that's
impactful moment, I think we're going to end our session there. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you 2 Saturdays from now, week and a half. I think is the plan, correct, everyone?
I think
we'll figure it out.
That's
Watch
the day I'm
the
coming
stream
back,
and
so
schedule.
I don't think I'll be here.
We'll,
But we'll see.
we'll post about it on Twitch when we have everything figured out. And yeah,
Sorry.
bye.